Hey you guys, what's going on everybody? Welcome to my channel. My name is Kiafa. I hope everyone is doing well today. Welcome back to all my subscribers. I love you guys. What's going on to everybody that is not a subscriber? So I'm like on a roll today doing a couple videos. So if you're on my channel and you see like a couple videos where I look the same, yeah, that's kind of what's happening right now. I got some time. And so I was like, let me just kind of knock out a few of these videos real quick and see, you know, how that goes. And so I'm answering questions today. I'm answering some questions that I got from either my YouTube channel, like comments or like inbox. But this question is about what's on the exam as far as math goes. The question was, is there any math on the surgical tech exam, or what kind of math? I think it was, is there math on the surgical tech exam? And so to answer that question, yes, there's math on the surgical tech exam. And the math that's on there can be found in this, sorry for the glare, Pharmacology. What is this? Pharmacology for the Surgical Technologist. This book actually has the math that's in it. Because the only math that you'll really need to know, is when it's referring to like drugs or conversions. And so I'm going to say the biggest chapter in this book for that was chapter 3. And it basically goes over conversions. I'm trying to get to the page right now. It goes over conversions and like all kinds of the formulas on how to like convert from Fahrenheit. It's probably gonna be a glare, but all of these like conversions. This one over here teaches you how to convert from Fahrenheit to Celsius, so the temperature conversions. And then you also need to kind of know the matrix prefixes. Oh, sorry guys, I can't hold the book, which is right here. So this book, and then over here it's got unit conversions on this page. I know y'all can't see them, but they're all that. This is the math that you'll need to know. Like, I would just get this book and go over it. Another one is on page 54 of this book, and it's right here at the bottom where it says approximate measure equivalence. So stuff like this is on there, and this is the 3rd edition to this book. Let me say that this book is also in the references. If you go to the Surgical Tech outline or the Surgical Tech website for the National Board of Surgical Tech and Surgical Technologies, if you go to their website and look at the resources for the exam, then you'll see this book on there. It's only 10 questions on the outline that's in pharmacology. Like if you look at the Surgical Tech certification outline in the pharmacology section, it's only 10 questions, and I'm gonna guarantee you half of them are gonna be something to do with conversions from either the weight or the unit, like basically the weight, the unit conversion. So from like 1 meter is equivalent to 1,000 milliliters. Like, you'll need to know that. And so if you have a way of remembering it, then great. I have a composition book. I don't have it in front of me, and I don't want to go run to get it right now. But the composition books have it on the back of them. Like, they have most of the unit conversions, and most of the stuff is on those composition books. If you don't want to go get a composition book, then I would just download, unit conversions, matrix prefixes, measurement equivalents. So this one is like, examples would be weight. And so like 1 kilo is equal to 2.2 pounds. 1 gram is equivalent to 15 grains, 1 ounce is equivalent to 30 grams. 1 grain is equivalent to 60 milligrams. So I would get that, and definitely division was on here because you have to come like the what am I trying to say? The formulas. Basically, you have to divide. Like, oh, and here's great. It tells you on page 49. Basically, it goes over. I would just get. I might put together something for you for this, but yeah, chapter 3. Chapter 3 in the Pharmacy of Surgical Technologists is the math that you'll need to know for the exam. I don't know about this time because they got like military time on here. I don't know if that was something that I really paid a whole bunch of attention to, but I would definitely get this book. If you can't get the book, then the chapter, and what I'll do is I'll try to make like a little something. I don't know how I'm going to get this to you guys. But I could probably put together a little something for you to study. But really, they're just talking about fractions and addition and subtracting fractions, multiplying fractions, decimals, subtracting, multiplying, decimals, percentages is ratio and proportions, excuse me. Temperature conversions, like I said. Yeah, unit conversion. So definitely chapter 3 in this book is the math that you need to be concerned with. And I'm really like telling you the truth because I had conversions on there. And I had them on both of my exams. I failed the first exam when I took it, and it was on there, and then it was on the second one. It's the second exam. The second time I took the exam, I can't talk. It was on there the second time I took the exam too. And so I would definitely either get with somebody that has this book, or if you need help, you can just drop me a comment in the comment box below, and I can kind of go over this with you so you don't have to buy the book. The book is not that expensive. You can rent it as well without buying it, but if I was you, I would get a hold of this pharmacology book if you are having problems with math in general, or if you're like worried about what math you need to know. This is gonna get you. It is some math. It's not a whole lot of math, but the math that was on there came from this, and the math that you'll need to know it. Basically, I would just go ahead and look over it, know it, because if it's on, even though it's on the 10 questions, you might need the answer. You know, you might not have all the answers to the other questions, but if you at least go over this, at least you know you will be able to answer 10 of the questions, or at least 8 of them, because most of them will be remembering. Like, I wouldn't worry about the I'm not gonna tell you to worry about anything. I'm gonna say worry about it all, because there is no telling what is gonna be on the exam, and you just need to understand the basics of what they're asking you. And so if you can get to chapter 3, if you can get chapter 3 in this pharmacology book, I think it'll be beneficial to you, and I think it'll help you pass the math portion. If math is a subject that you're concerned with or that you struggle in, I would use it. If besides the math portion, what is good, what this book is also good for, is helping you with like the drug names and stuff like that, and just kind of understanding how you would label the drugs, and when you get drugs, like how that process is, because you'll get something on your back table, and the doctor might say he wants 0.25%. They may not have 0.25%, so the facility may give you like, they might give you like 0.5%, but then they might be able to dilute it down. So you just got to kind of understand what's happening when it comes down to the medication process. This book is really good for that. It really did help with understanding, even though I already understood what was going on, because I was already in the OR for a while when I took the exam. But it'll just kind of give you a better idea of how to actually do it, like the actual process. When you get a drug, you know, to make sure you look at the name, the strength, the expiration date, to repeat it back, you know, all of that is part of the process, and you need to know to do that. You also need to know who can and cannot do what, and so as far as drugs go, and so that's in here as well. And yeah, that's it, you guys. That's all I got. I was trying not to make this video super long because I wanted to be able to answer a few questions that I had got from you guys, and this was one of them. It was about the math, and so I hope this video helped you. And if you need any more help, feel free to just put a comment in the comment section below. And if you need like a private session, we can schedule something. If not, then yeah, just get with somebody that has the book, and I think you'll be great. Alright, so I'll see you guys on the next video. Remember, I love you. If nobody has told you today, Kiara has love for you. I just want to squeeze you and hug you. And so I will catch y'all on the next video. Bye, you guys.